I was using a mop to clean up glass shards. Just as I was wringing it out, my hand got cut. However, it was this very incident that gave me the chance to change my fate, and later my invention shook up the US cleaning tool market. When I got home, I first took care of my wound. I then told my family about my idea. If there could be a self-wringing mop, it could not only save a lot of time, but also prevent injuries like the one I just had. The mop I designed myself would definitely be loved by many housewives. When my family heard this, they thought I was dreaming. No one gave me their support. But having the idea, I didn't give up. The next day, I borrowed my daughter's crayons and drew out all the ideas in my head. Then I took the sketch and went to a colleague at my father's auto repair shop, borrowed a welding machine and welded the mop handle. Then I used 91 meters of cotton thread and wrapped 41 turns to make the mop head. This way, the water absorption efficiency greatly improved. Then I assembled them together. This became the prototype of the magic mop. Soon my father also helped me find an investor. The investor immediately saw the value in my invention, and he very much agreed with my idea. In me, the investor seemed to see in me the effort he made when he was younger, to change his own destiny. She also wanted to help me.
Joy's never run a business in her life. I've been running my father's garage for the last 10 years.
Our father.
I have ventures that I'm planning to launch here at this existing business.
You never mentioned any of this until I came to Trudy Gas for an investment.
At that moment, the investor asked me a question. If there were two people vying for her investment, and you had a gun in your hand, given that you had already secured her investment, would you make the other business rival disappear?
Do you pick up the gun, Joy?
That's a very strange question.
There is nothing strange about this question at all. This is money.
Do you pick up the gun?
I pick up the gun.
My answer made the investor very pleased, and just like that, I got the investment. But this matter made my sister very upset. But I didn't care. After the investor did some investigation, he discovered someone in Hong Kong had applied for a patent, which was very similar to my idea, to prevent being sued for infringement. Later, we first had to pay that person a patent protection fee, but there was also good news. The person who held the patent also had a manufacturing plant in California. I could buy at the lowest price, mop, components from there. Everyone voiced their own opinions about that matter, as if this idea was theirs, as if it had nothing to do with me. Soon the parts arrived from California. I gathered a group of housewives. My father's auto repair shop became the assembly workshop. Watching the dream being realized little by little, I was filled with excitement. My father was proud of me too. Everything was heading in a positive direction. I also valued this opportunity very much. I worked hard to change everything. Right now, because my daily life was extremely difficult. My mother was in good health but bedridden for years. Aside from eating, she only watched TV. Even when the yogurt on the carpet had molded, it had to wait for when I had time to clean it up. After my father was dumped by his new girlfriend, he could only return to this home. But the house was already full. I could only put him in the basement. Even though I had been divorced for 2 years, I was still letting my ex-husband live in the basement, and all the household expenses were paid by me alone. And the company demoted me. My life made me feel suffocated. In my dreams, everyone in the house trapped me. In the end, I kicked my ex-husband and father out of this house. Now my entrepreneurial dream is the only hope I can see, even though I know the road to success is extremely hard. But I won't give up. I know the road ahead is full of challenges, but for me, this entrepreneurial path is already the only hope I can see. So no matter how hard it gets, I won't give up. Want to know how I turn my fate around? Step by step. Become the one who changes the rules. Then I invite everyone to keep watching.